Hi, back again. Today we start here to make this Russian truck, military truck. So we start with the wheels there. See what we have there. So add mesh cube, scale down. Then you see the edges are rounded. So we take there. There are much possibilities to do that, and I make it with the subdivision surface level 2. Then we need here sharpen up the edges, so that means numpad 7 to look from the top, then Control R, make their loops in, roll middle mouse button to get their 2 loops, scale X to bring that till the side. You see it sharpens up there. Then we need it in the other direction, so that means when we look from the front, there we take 2 loops, Control R, make 2 loops, scale set, then you can control here how much that should be. Here in this case we can grab X so that we get the round part there, and grab X here too with G and X. So then we need here a smooth on that, so mesh, I must look, where is this smooth? Was it faces? Shade smooth, yeah, this faces. So object and shade smooth. Now you see we have that rounded edges there, but we have no sharpness there. That means when we look from the side with numpad 3, then you can Control R, make 2 loops in, and scale X, no, scale Y, yeah, and now you can control here how far that should be. And you see we have now that rounded one there. If it is not round enough for you, you can tweak it here by grabbing set, and this one grab X, then you can control how much rounded that should be for you. Good. We have that one. Then we need another smaller one. So we take the same, Shift D, make a copy. Then we only bring that near together, so we take here with background selection. Then we take here word selection, it's there. Then B for box selection, mark that here with left mouse, grab X, then we can bring it near to. And so we have the next thing done there. That one here is a special one, but we can make it with them, so Shift D. That is a little bit longer on the top part, S at the down part, and it is not so rounded like the left side. That means we have to make this part here, Alt A to deselect all, C for circle selection, then grab X, so we bring it more to there, and then Alt A deselect all, C circle selection, grab X, bring that here more to the side. And now you see we have here not a straight one, so, and it is not sharp enough there. That means we have to take that one here, grab X, bring it near to, and you see it gets sharper, but then we must also bring this both, grab X till we have here clear line, and the same Alt A, then C for circle selection, grab X, bring that here in that line too, and then we have here sharp edge, and that goes here deeper than on the other things. So when we see that here, that we can all scale Y to give them that thickness that they already have. But here the last one must be thicker, so scale Y more and bring that on the same level like the other. That is this line for me, so I bring all on this line that it fits. The distance between them should be the same. It is. Now we need here this middle part. When you ask me, it is not completely to see how it is built really. I think here is one, there's one, there's one, there, and there. So that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 edges. And for me there is no normal structure 5 edges. So I make 6. That means we add mesh a cylinder, scale down with S, then we have lost that, okay, so X, delete, make it again, add mesh cylinder. So now we have to say here how many should it have, and that are 6 vertices, and then we have that. We can scale that now, rotate Y90 and rotate Z90. That is our 6 counted one, and I think that can be that form there. Don't know really, we can let it like that, or we must move it a little. I'm not sure. We rotate Y45. Rotate Y45. No, not good. So rotate Y90. Okay, at first we say that it is like it should be. Scale Y0. Smaller, not 0. Then we get here a subdivision surface on it 2, or level 2. Then we have to sharpen up that like in the other part 2. So that means we look here from the side, numpad 3, Control R, make the 2 loops in, scale X or scale Y, yeah, to bring it here to fit with the other. And now we have to sharpen up here the middle part. That means we take here the front face and extrude scale. Then we have that. Now we can Control R, make there a loop at this part here. So we go here, word selection maybe. I must look where I have that. Alt A to deselect all, then we go out of that. Object, shade smooth. Now he makes that round, but we want to have that sharp. So we must bring in loops on each edge there. See it here. There is one. And that we make with all edges. So he sharpens that up then, like you see it here. So Control R and bring that to the same distance here. That is important. but it's only, we make that only for make a normal of that profile of the wheel, and later we use only the normal map for that and not the built mesh. So it is a step between. So that is our stuff there, and you can handle the range of the bending by controlling these edges there. When you want to move them, the best is when you take here an edge slide, and then you can go up, down, like you would. So I move there a little. Edge slide, there is it. I take here more roundness, like that, and that I make it with all. Edge slide. That is like that, yeah. Tier 2, edge slide. Same distance there, and that with all, a little bit work, but must be done. So we make it like that, and here also edge slide like that. Normally you could use 2 mirrors, so you only have to make one edge and then all the other comes automatically, but I don't like mirrors modifier, so I don't use them often because the merging not really works when I do that. So I make it better on my own, and then I know that works. Good. So nearly done. Yeah. So we have now that one here. That's good. Now we have to bring them all in shape there, and then we have that profile there. So what we do is take one of them, Shift D, and bring them to that position. So we first scale them to the same size, then we rotate them simply with R. Then we have that one, and that is our reference for the other side. So we make a Shift D, bring them to the other side, and here we need now a mirror. Before we can use a mirror, we must apply this object. So object, apply the rotation scale of it, and then we can use here object mirror, interactive mirror, hold middle mouse wheel, move them, and then you see he turns that. So we have now them both, and we need the middle one. So we take that, Shift D, and scale that simply down. Then we have that one. So now you see that it looks a little bit wired. I must say that. Because that should be in float, and that should nearly be in float. What should I say? It's not like I would rotate. Why? That is a little better. I think we take that. Yeah. Good. So we have that. Grab it, bring it a little bit more in the middle position there, and that we can rotate Y a little bit more so that it fits with the distance to the other object there. And then we can take this one, Shift D, place them there too, rotate a little, then we we take Shift D again. Oh, no, we don't need, so X delete. We take here this one, Shift D, and scale them down. Grab them there, and rotate Y. So we have that, and scale them a little bit more. So we have the same size there. Rotate Y. So then we take the last one there, Shift D, make a copy, scale with S, and then we should rotate Y and bring them in float there. That is our base stuff there. We can take here Shift D, a copy of that one, and bring them here too. We see now we have to bring here that more in rotation, so rotate and bring it a little bit more to fit with the others. And that one here too is a little bit too big, so scale a little, grab. Good. So we have that. Then we need that here on the other side too. So Shift D, but they must be all applied. So apply rotation scale. Then we can use the mirror, interactive, hold middle mouse wheel, move, and you will see he moves it like we would. Grab it and bring it to position. And we see here this one is not turned completely right, so we turn it a little bit more. And here also. Yeah. And then we grab it there. Okay. That is our profile for the wheel. I got it completely. Shift D, bring it there, and so we see it as singular, and then we can see more what is wrong or what is right. The distance here between these ones and these ones are different, but we don't care about it. We make a normal map from that. That means we can select here. I must look where it is. Moment. Somewhere is there. This here you can select normally the normal map view, but maybe I must go to modeling. I never know because it's the new version of Blender and I don't do much with them. So yeah, now that we are on the model tab, we have here another panel, and here we can go to matcap, and there we have here the normal, and now we see he makes their normal from that. So at first, to get here a good wheel profile, this here must be straight down. That means when we take with C circle selection, that one here, and rotate that to a straight line with background selections best. C circle selection, rotate, and bring it to a straight line. Then it fits with the side of the wheel later better. Alt A to deselect, C rotate, done. That is our thing we want to render. So to have that file save, then we take here for the moment that white stuff and look where is the camera. So I go back to layout, there is the camera. So I must look where is it is, there it is. Then we grab that there by the arrows, then N, we make up this panel, and here we can set all to 0, so the cam goes in 0 position. Now we have that, and now we can rotate X 90, then it looks from the front. Grab it to our stuff there. We want the resolution of that, so N to hide the panel. We go here to our sampling, and that is HD format here, but that only should be a normal, so 512 is enough to 512 resolution. So we go numpad 0 in the camera, and then we have to grab mouse wheel press and then move the mouse onto, see what happens. Then we go here to camera, and we need not the perspective view, we need the orthographic view, so it is directly from front. Then orthographic scale, you can zoom on it. So we make a little bit, hold it shift, then I can make that more exactly. So that is enough. And we grab it in the middle. So that is what we want. So we go here back to modeling, and here we have now that view. We take them all and Shift D, make a copy, grab that away. Then we join that here all together. Object join. Now you see it changed. Then we take here object, apply the rotation scale of it, and it changed again. And so we have here clear output. Yeah. Good. Then we want to have here select all and mesh normals recalculate outside, so that all has the right direction. You see it here is the lightened one, and here's the dark one, and there's the dark one. Good. We say here little stripes in. That is because that isn't sharp enough at this point here. So, and we don't need the front face. So we disable here this background selection, and that here, this face, we don't need. So X, dissolve face, or we can select that one, the edge, and dissolve edge. Then we have a straight line, and we can grab that to the Y, and then we can sharpen up it here. So there is also that lines. So because of that, we take the front and say here it should be shaded flat. Then we have here no calculation about that. So we have that there, should be shaded flat. We don't see it here, that is a little wonder, but normally that should work. Let's try that face. Shade flat. Yeah, there it's perfect. There not. So we kick that one and set the other there. L to select the whole object, X to delete vertices, then L on this object, Shift D, copy, grab, set to bring it up there. So we have it there. We see the distance is an other here. So with Alt A we deselect, then L to select the singular objects and move them to the same position. Good. We have that. File, save. Numpad 0 to jump into camera view, and we want to have here a background should be PNG. So we must look here where that is. It is a PNG. Now we only must find here film, overscan, transparent. So then F12 on numpad, and then he renders that. But we see he don't take the normal. Good. That is a little problem. Normally you can render with the Eevee or with the cycles or such, or you can say I want to render that what I see here, and view render makes it no better. That makes me funny. Yeah, in cycles normally that works, but no problem. Then we make here the print key on the keyboard, and we go simply in a paint, input that, get here the selection, get that out. Here a little bit too much, I think. So better there. Oh, Control set to go back, and once again take that here, cut. Then we can save as, give them a name, and I take it into the download folder for the moment, and later I make the original folder for that. So that's the wheel, profile, one, it should be a PNG, so, and save. So I take here then the GIMP. Where is the GIMP here, and with that I make the alpha channel there. So I open up here that saved file. So I must look here in downloads, and there must be my picture. I only must find them. Profile 1. There it is. Now we need here the tools, and there we have the selection with the wonder stick there. Then we cut out that. Cut out. Then we invert the selection and cut out that too. Then we can make here a new one. put it in as a new picture, and then we have here alpha channel in it. Good. Save. And oh, it's not save, it is export as. In documents, no, it should be in downloads, and it should call wheel profile to PNG. Good. Export. Should be transparent export. Good one. So we have that profile that we can use now as for the wheel then. Yeah. Okay. So we can go here back to this mode. We have now that profile as a normal map. So I will short look that it was correct. Yeah, I think that is it. Is it PNG? Yeah, fine. 512, that's okay for me. And then we can use that on the wheels of our truck there. For that one there. Good. So, first thing is done, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot. Bye.